Okay, so this is the final stage of putting together a pole arm. I don't have the stab tip on it yet. Before I start working on courtesy padding in the pommel. So the fiberglass handle is Dynaform something. It's 1-inch fiberglass tubing. You can get it on Granger. I'll provide the link. The core of the actual sword, the core of the actual blade is 602, and I built it up with duct tape. And then this is a stab stop. Anyway, so I just dapped this on. There's plenty of videos on how to dap, so I'm not going to go over that. To prep the core for dap, what I do is I take some cross-hatched strapping tape and I cut it into small strips and I cross-hatch over the end to create kind of a plug so foam doesn't get pushed down, so it doesn't cut through the foam, right? There's other ways to do it. That's the way I like to do it. And then I take some of the sticky back craft foam. I get it from Michael's. It's the Creatology. I don't know. Maybe I bought this one off of Amazon. I don't remember. But it's sticky back craft foam. And I roll it up to the diameter of the core, and I cut it at 1/2 inch. So like I take like that much, cut a slice, roll it up using the sticky back to keep it together. And then I tape that really securely to the end of the core, and then I dap everything onto this. And then all I'm going to do is I've built up my core so it's snug inside of here, right? And I've got my stab stop, and I slide it down, no rattle. I'm shaking it, no rattle. Now I'm going to tape this really good. And then if you want to make this collapsible, you need to do either a longer blade so you have enough overall strike surface. This will be about a 7-foot pole arm. So you would need to do a shorter handle, longer blade, or you do a shorter handle and then you do your courtesy padding on some of this 602 so you have enough overall padding, in which case you need a longer piece of 602. This is a 24-inch blade plus, I think, like 6 inches, because that's all you really need to like be in the handle. So now I'm just going to courtesy padding all this after I tape this really securely. The dap is going to hold the blade to the 602, and then I'm going to do a couple layers of foam on the stab tip. See, I've got my little nub here, so that's foam right there. That's about a 1/2 inch of foam. And I'm going to take a layer of camp pad, and then I'm going to take some of this softer foam, and I'll do 1 to 2 layers of this depending on how much I think I need, and then usually just 1 layer of this, but some people want an even softer tip, especially if you're doing bell dag. They might want a softer stab tip, so then in that case I might do 1 layer of this and 2 layers of that. This will be, that's my cat, one of them. This will be a pole arm that I'm going to make for Belgarth, so it's going to have 2/3 of it overall padded. So I'll only have like this much bare handle. And then I build the pommel out of strips of the sticky back craft foam. I just do it in a cone, basically. So I cut I cut a strip, wrap it, and you can do it where it steps down each time, and you do it real precisely. And that's how I used to do it, but it takes a long time. So now I just take full strips of this sheet. So I'll just cut full strips as straight as I can, and then wrap it in progressively smaller pieces. So that's a real quick and dirty of how I put this together. That way y'all can build one if you like. I really like this. It gives me, especially at 7 feet, it gives me a really nimble pole arm that's really consistent with bamboo. One of the downsides is you never know if you have that wonder piece of bamboo that's going to last forever, or if it's going to break in a couple weeks. So I've had really good luck with these, and as long as you are not fighting with them like they're a war pole, they should last you a good long while.